Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a weekly tarot reading for the week of September 13th to the 19th, 2021. I do want to thank you genuinely for joining me, but don't forget to, of course, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we're going to begin by pulling a few messages from the Green Witch Oracle deck. Bear with me as I struggle to pick it up. But as I do the initial shuffling, don't forget that this is I want to remind you that this is a general weekly intuitive read for the sign of my strong Aries. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else, and make sure to check out the other placements within your chart, the other readings, for more messages. All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle. For Aries to begin this reading for the week of the 13th to the 19th of September, 2021. Okay, I think I'm going to pull 3. Love it. Good start. Abundance, clarity, and refinement. Okay, beautiful. Good energy. As well as victory, which came out in Leo's reading too. You might have Leo in your chart or be dealing with one. A level of victory that you deserve will be, you'll be given a taste of which throughout the week. Okay, so abundance. It just feels like a lot of you Aries out there are feeling very abundant throughout the week, even if things aren't truly perfect. Maybe experiencing a bit of a headache from time to time throughout the week, but just being like, you know what, these physical issues or these difficulties in my life don't overshadow the abundance that I deserve or that I'm getting at this time. Feeling like things are starting to work out in small ways. And as we move forward, we have clarity. And so I do feel like it's a week where you're given an immense amount of clarity from the universe or from other people in situations about your future or about past situations that you've dealt with up until this point. Feeling like certain situations or details from them are a bit blurry. It feels like blanks are filled in, puzzle pieces are given to Aries throughout the week in order to understand things a bit better. Doesn't mean things will be fully understood, but... And I feel like certain blanks being filled in aren't necessary, but are filled in. You might be dealing with a Scorpio throughout the week, all right? But with refinement, you may also have Scorpio in your chart, but I feel as if moving through the week, you're being pushed by the universe to refine your day-to-day schedule, your routines, right? Feeling as if you, at times, give into unhealthy habits in order to feel a bit better or to get through a difficult situation. Some of you not giving enough attention to your hobbies, what fulfills you, what makes you happy. And so a push from the universe to refine your day-to-day routine or just, you know, your self-care routines as well to make sure you're doing what's right for you. Maybe even like a Queen of Swords vibe, taking a step back or being pushed to do so to reassess what and who is healthy for you at this time moving forward. Feeling like your third eye may be opening to a certain extent as you gain some clarity. Okay, so we're going to continue by pulling 5 tarot cards from the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. Bear with me as I'm experiencing a true headache right now. I believe in spirit of your reading. One more shuffle. Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles of the split deck. So there's a true focus on your finances this week, your career as well, and you needing to sort of feel confident to a certain extent about all that you've overcome and all you've achieved up until this point, and will moving forward. With the Four of Pentacles, needing to release that grip a bit, feeling as if you want to control how things unravel, or, you know, how other people do things in your work environment or just in your life in general. But just focus on the abundance and release that grip just slightly, okay? For Aries to continue this weekly read for the 13th to the 19th, 2021, September. Alrighty. Pulling them right from the top, as you can see. With the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there's a certain part of the week, I feel like in the middle, where you feel the need to celebrate, or you're sort of cheersing to the ups and the downs, or a level of abundance that comes in, feeling like some of the clarity coming in leaves you feeling celebratory, and others clarity coming in, other blanks filled in, once again, will not make you feel that way. All right, so we're beginning the spread with the 5 of Cups. As you make your way through the week, Aries, you're going to find yourself feeling it a little bit difficult not to expect the worst, or focusing on the difficulties, especially when the clarity coming through at times is not so helpful, or isn't truly needed at this time for you to move forward in a positive way. It's going to be truly important for you to force yourself to bring it back to the present moment, accept what's clarified, especially the not so helpful or not so positive clarification, and just understand that everything's going to work out and unravel in the way it's meant to. Everything happens for a reason, but it feels like you may sort of take this negative clarification, or sort of unhelpful clarification, and let it overshadow the positive clarification. Just allow yourself to sort out what which is which, and notice how abundant you truly are at this time. Feeling like just as you are drifted back to the past, or stress over the future to a certain extent in a negative manner, feeling a bit pessimistic, a bit of abundance will flow in to reassure you that things are going to fall into place in the way they're meant to. Okay? I need to wrap yourself up with nature throughout the week to benefit you in a few different ways. With the 8 of Wands, you're going to find that it's a week where things are moving quickly. It feels like your energy is up, but at times it may dip, but due to your anxiety, or your own thought process, or maybe certain energies around you. But for the most part, especially the energy in the air, things are moving quickly. Messages are coming in from the universe for the clarity you need and don't need at this time, but as well messages coming in from other people wanting to catch up with you, wanting to talk to you. A lot of socializing in the week for you. Feeling like a lot of you are sort of aiming for a new level of success or a new situation, and putting a level of trust in all that you've learned and gained over time in order to see that be successful. Okay? The King of Swords to move right along. And so as you move forward throughout the week, there's going to be a true focus on, again, what you've gained, the knowledge, the wisdom, the clarity, the strength, and to utilize all of which to dig for that inner strength, to make adjustments and changes to get through to the other side. It feels like doors are going to start to open for you soon, but it's a week of you sort of adjusting things, refining things, and remembering certain factors of your life so that you can not make a certain mistake again, or just to make the best out of what's to come. Feeling like, again, nature is a true focus throughout the week. A lot of you sort of refining your diet as well to an extent, if you feel like you've been eating unhealthy, or maybe some of you just adjusting your diet to benefit you, maybe exercising more. Okay? 7 of Wands. And so as you move forward, you might find yourself feeling very overly serious throughout the week. It also came up in Leo's reading. But so moving forward, you're going to find people sort of coming at you for the fulfillment of certain obligations within your job, outside. People coming at you with opinions and judgments, and that stressing you out to a certain extent. Feeling like that's a source of your headache, right? Or even a migraine for some of you. Being aligned with the 5 of Cups, it's revisiting the past so often, or feeling pessimistic at times throughout the week, or not expecting the best out of what's ahead for you. That in itself leaves you overwhelmed as everything's sort of coming at you. Feeling like the messages that come in can be overwhelming at times, whether it's from other people in your life, from the past, present, or just the universe in general. You're feeling as if there's a true need for you to continuously bring yourself back to the present moment, expect the best, and stay positive and optimistic, and just be reasonable with yourself, realistic as you try to, on what you take on, right? Whether it's socializing, or new routine options, or just potentially a new job or anything of the sort, okay? 3 of Swords to continue. But there's also this feeling throughout the week that, given it's busy and kind of all over the place, you have a lot going on, a lot coming in, and a lot of changes to implement. It feels like there's no one more so built to take on all of which, or to handle all of which. You're a very strong sign, okay? So you finish off the week, or at certain points throughout the week, you find yourself very emotional, where there's a focus on certain heartbreaks, difficulties from the past, gaining clarity on all of which, or some of which, and just being like, I had let that go. That wasn't truly helpful, but I guess if we're revisiting it, it's got to be for a reason to help me to get into a new love situation or a new work situation, or maybe a new living situation, okay? Or to make the best out of what you have at hand until something better comes along. Being aligned with the Eight of Wands, it just feels like these moments are brought up, you're reflecting on them while everything's sort of coming in and things are moving quickly. If for a lot of you feeling like a love situation or a work situation is moving truly, truly quickly in a successful manner, although meanwhile you are just trying to heal, and being reminded of this and that, and just needing to stay positive and optimistic once again as you do what's right for you, okay? So we're going to continue, or finish off this reading rather, by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. Let me do some shuffling for this. For Aries to wrap up this weekly read. This feels right. I'm struggling. Absolutely. Okay, I do not cheat on my future with my past. As well as how I feel is more important than how I look. So it's throughout the week where you are, again, needing to remember that you don't cheat on your future, on your present moment with the past. Allow yourself to stay present and expect the best, as you are reminded by the universe that how you feel is truly more important than how you look. There could be a true focus throughout the week on your health and your appearance, but also your emotional state as well, as you do what's right for you, okay? So Aries, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hoping you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.